Is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We are back at it here with another career mode series episode with Huddersfield Town AFC. And if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are knocking it out of the park, and we are close to 250 subscribers, so hit that subscribe button. It is completely free. But in this episode here today, guys, we have got, as I say every time, another big one. It is a jam-packed episode with games against Millwall, Watford, and QPR. It looks like we've got 2 home, 1 away. We're looking to get 9 points on the day. Our players are a bit tired for this first game against Millwall, so we're going to have to see if we can come away with 3 points in this first one. Hopefully we do to start things off right, but let's go ahead and get into it right now. Cassidy through the midfield. We're going to send Karoma. A decent cut to the middle. No one's open. Although we were trying to find, that might have been Washington. Job on the ball is going to let it rip. And that is nicely saved by the goalkeeper. And since corner kicks were nerfed, we're going to play this short to Casamu. And we're going to lose it. Washington on the turnover. We find Job. Back into Washington to finally open the scoring here today. It has been an absolute grind to try to get a goal here against Millwall, as they have just been really passing it in the back. So, if anything, it has been a good game to rest our normal starting 11 players and get them fit for the rest of the games here in this episode today. But 1-0 up here at the Kirkley Stadium. Thankfully, the fans are now into it. Jim Fixit's still not loving it, but Washington on the board yet again this season. We're up 1-0. Running out on Millwall. They have to get this ball up the pitch, as we are pretty darn close to stoppage time. Still only 1-0 up. It has been a fairly quiet game here, but just getting to stoppage time. It's probably only going to be 1 extra minute, and I guess Millwall content with keeping the ball in their back line in the middle third, and we're going to come away with a 1-0 victory. It wasn't the prettiest of games, and honestly, you guys aren't probably going to see too many highlights from that one, but at least it's 3 points to the top of the table, so we move on to the next one. Washington is there. Off of the steal, we're going to send Job Bellingham. Big shot, big save from the keeper, and it is cleared by Watford, but only as far as Sorensen, who finds Poku into Job. He's got some time and space, and it is auto-blocked. Can we win this ball back? Potentially we do. Cassidy to Job. That one's not auto-blocked, and it is in the back of the net. Job Bellingham soaring to the corner here away from home. Gets us on the board early, and the away fans who've traveled for the Terriers are thankful that Job is on our squad now. An absolute laser. First one was a good one, but the second one gets the job done. Into the back of the net, beating the goalkeeper to give us the 1-0 lead here away from home at Watford. Casamu. Woo! What an absolute rip. I was not expecting to have that much time and space, but we do have corner kick opportunity here, who we find Casamu, who goes near side. Another laser from the captain, putting that on target. Let's get that back in towards Casamu. 2-touch effort. Another block on play there. Here we go. Third time's the charm. Casamu hits the stop and go. We have Washington trying to wrap his foot around a finesse shot, and it's just not going to go. We're actually going to go ahead and take Washington off right now. Healy on the ball. We've got Talbot. Oh, I saw Healy there for a brief moment, but we don't really need to force it right now. As I try to force it there, we actually have Evans through the midfield. We're going to work that down to Talbot, who's got a bit of time and space, and he is a lefty! And that's going to put the stamp of approval, seal the deal, play of the game on this one against Watford. What a strike from Declan Talbot, the young man out of our academy, onto the pitch. And I've never heard of that Kelmy? Never heard of that jersey before, but Declan Talbot from way outside the 18 lets it fly. There was a seam there. I was a bit worried that we would get the auto block that we normally do, but not that time. And Declan Talbot soaring and taking us to the promised land here today against Watford. We are 2-0 up here with 10 minutes in game time left. Maybe looking to get something going here. Healy is going to send Nichols. Going to hit him on the stop and go. Back to Healy. Can we put the icing on the cake? That was actually meant to go to, I believe that was, I forget who it was, but Declan Talbot trying for his second, a little bit ambitious. Decent play there to try to make it 3. We've got a minute left in stoppage time, and this one is going to come to a close. Another clean sheet in the books. Can we maybe get one more? Nope, Healy, I thought he was going to make a run through. He does not. The goalkeeper is going to play that to the defender, and a 2-0 victory. Another clean sheet on the day gets us 6 points. And every episode, we play 3 games. We need to at least get 6 points out of them at the minimum. We've already hit that now, so let's go ahead and get into the last game of the episode and hopefully come away with 9 points. Job on the attack. We actually have Poku now on the ball. Who's going to let it fly from deep? Maybe we need to start taking some more chances with our boy Poku, as that is an absolute belter of a shot there. Ball put on a rocket ship, sent into the back of the net just outside the 18-yard line. Surprised the defender didn't step on that one, and at the Kirkley Stadium, the roars erupt as Poku on the inside cut. We've got the replay here, blasting it past the keeper to give us yet again another early 1-0 lead here in the last game of this episode. Poku on the attack. We find Job. Job through the midfield is going to let that fly. And that one, if it was a bit higher, we would have given the keeper a little bit of fuss there. We're going to play this in low towards Casamu. Ooh, we have to play smart. Poku on the ball. Going to take on our defender. Go RB. Play this in towards Job. Towards Washington on the quick shot. I thought we would get that one, beating the keeper on the reaction there. But he stands tall, and it still remains 1-0. Washington on the attack. Ooh, we're going to look for Poku. We're actually going to find Job. Taking the shot, it is blocked into Washington. I saw Poku for a brief second. We're going to play it into him. Get the fake shot towards the middle. Into Job. We were trying to go on the quick shot, and Jim fixed it to his knees on the sideline. The substitutes also disappointed in that opportunity. Should be 2, but it remains 1-0. Only a few minutes left in this game as QPR trying to get something going here. And the dying moments are actually going to turn it over, and Declan Talbot off to the races. We're going to send our boy Bentley in towards Healy. Can Healy add it into the back of the net? And he is going to do so off of a deflection. And we are going to be able to see this thing out. The fans going bonkers. The subs and everyone piling on the celebration. Not too sure why they are going absolutely bonkers. But I know I'm pretty thrilled with 9 points on the day. That's what you'll love to see. And on the replay, Bentley with a nice run. Ball played in from Declan Talbot. And I believe that was deflected here. Let's take another look at this one. It does take a deflection off the defender. It was going to be on target anyways. So I'm intrigued to see if they do give that as a goal for Healy. They do, and that is full time, a 2-0 victory here on the day. Let's go ahead and head back to the main screen right now, take a look at the standings, see where we stand, and then we'll close out this episode. And here we are, guys, the league standings to close out the episode. We are currently sitting with 50 points at the top of the table in first position, but Bournemouth right behind us with 48 points. They technically only have 1 loss on the season, where we have 3. They just have a ton more draws than we do. 48 points for them. And then there is a big drop off. Ipswich with 41, Luton 40, Sheffield United 35, Millwall 34, Birmingham City with 32, and 31 with Cardiff City, the better of the sides in Wales right now between them and QPR. As we now look at the bottom of the table, it looks like Derby County aren't in last place. It is actually Bolton, followed then by Derby and Oxford United. There's a big gap there between 23rd and 22nd. Swansea City just barely out of the relegation zone, followed then, or above then, by Middlesbrough, QPR, Preston, and Bristol City. So it is quite the battle down there in the relegation zone, as we are now at the top still. Goal differential is only up by 1, so we need to score as many goals as we possibly can, because Bournemouth are a formidable side, and we do want to win the league. We don't just want to gain automatic promotion in the second position. We want to win the league, and I'm actually curious right now, with the way things stand in the Premier League, in terms of where we are at with replacing teams. 16 games into the season, Arsenal lead Manchester City by 3 points. Newcastle in 3rd, Spurs in 4th, West Ham in 5th. That's quite surprising. Man U all the way down in 8th, Chelsea in 10th. That is very surprising. They have 7 losses on the season and only a 2-goal differential. Looking now in the relegation zone, Hull have 5 points. They are dreadful. Wolves down there with 10, and Leeds with 11. And it looks like Burnley are there with 11 as well. So kind of a slugfest in the relegation area for the Premier League to stay up. But we are just worried about the championship, and we are doing a great job of it. But if you guys did enjoy this episode, be sure to drop a thumbs up on it. If you are new to the channel, again, it is completely free. Hit that subscribe button, help us grow the channel, and you guys are doing a great job of that. But again, that's it for this one, and we will catch you guys in the next episode.